Hello and welcome to another edition of Top Up Design. Today we're going to be looking at the text on a curve feature or on a shape. You can do lines, all sorts of curves. I see a lot of people asking for this in the comments on Facebook and other places, so I'm going to do a quick tutorial and it will be quick, so hope you enjoy. Please like and comment and subscribe if you like. Alright, so here we go. So you're in your normal workspace. I've got my thing up here. I'm not going to be using any of that, so I'll shut that down. So first thing I do is get a text. I'm just going to write happy birthday basically because it's easy. I'll hit caps lock and then I'm going to write birthday in a different one so I can show you something else. Alright, so you see this black mark here. This is very important. When you click off it and click back on it, you get a different black marker. So this black marker here is the rotation point. So if we spin it here, it rotates through that point. So if we move it over there, it rotates through a different bit. So that's just acting like any other shape. To make it act like text again, you have to double click it, and then you get this one over here. And that's the important bit with it. Most people click on it and then try and drag it onto the shape, and that will not work from there. So move them out of the way. Let's just get a simple one. Most people want to do it on a circle or curve, so I'm just going to do a simple oval. I'm going to click on that. Back to the pointer. I'm going to click on that. Now that there will not attach to that. It'll snap and line up, but it won't touch it. But if we double click and then this comes up, when we move this here, this is the important bit, then it will attach it and you can spin it any way you want. You can put it on the inside as well. We're going to put it on the outside. This slider here, move it inwards, and obviously you go the other way, it'll move outwards. It's important that you do not do a weld or anything on there before. We can double click and we can still change the font at this point. I like this one. I think it's a good happy birthday script. And then this one will do the same. We'll click it there. I don't want it upside down, I want it the other way. You will have to persevere sometimes with this because it doesn't always go where you want it to. There we go. We got it inside. Now to move it on the outside so it matches that one, we move it down, and that does it. Now I'm going to change the font on this one to match the top one, which is that one. Now these are going to need welding to cut in. But if we do that, once you do it, you cannot double click. It won't bring up this again. So you won't be able to do stuff like this once you weld it. So click it, weld it. You know, it's all welded, so it will now cut nice. But when you double click it, it just treats it like cut lines now. It won't let you drag it onto that. So you have to do whatever font you want, attach it to the curve, and then do it. So you'll notice when I double click this one, I still get the options to move it about and move it up and down like the proper text. I can even change the font again if I want. Just try and get it back to where it was before. It is a bit hit and miss how you clip it onto it, but if you persevere enough you will get it roughly where you want it. So I'm not going to weld that, but I am going to now delete that and that. You notice that the circle's gone grey also, so it won't do a cut line. So when we go to send, it shows it, but it's not going to cut it. It's only going to cut that. Obviously before you cut it you do want to weld it, so get all of your text in the right layout, and then with fonts like this that overlap you'll have to weld it after. If you do it before and you want to edit it, you're going to find yourself doing undo, undo, undo until you get to the point where you previously welded it. Then you can move your text about by double clicking again. If you get your text where you want it first, then you can click on the circle, enlarge that, and edit pretty much anything you want really. I mean, you can even rotate this and it'll rotate with it. That's the main thing there. So if we delete that, it just gets rid of the circle, keeps your text. So if you don't like it, you still get to keep it. So another thing you can do is you can draw a line, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. Double click, bring that up, and you can attach it to there. As you can see, it doesn't like that one because it's not long enough. So there you go. So we expand it, and we can rotate this round. Remember, you can move this and rotate it at a different point if you want. Make it longer, double click that, attach it on there, and it's not attaching. There we go, it touched on. And we can bring it in and out and weld it. So that's pretty much it. You can adjust it quite a lot. I mean, you can even use these spline tools. That's it. Just anyway, there's a that one where you can do multiple drops, come out of it, go back in, and you can adjust the handles on them and make them longer and shorter, tweak it to however you want. I mean, these things are good. I use these on a lot of CAD drawings to adjust. I believe they're called handles. So you can adjust them, and then you can click on your font and drop that in, and it'll follow your curved line for you. So it's a good tool to use. It can be a bit hit and miss how you join it on. There are ways to space the letters out separately after. I mean, you can cheat and just use the space bar, but it's not the best way of doing things. Anyway, that concludes it for today. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.